नमस्ते दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है तन्मय मेहता, आपका होम टेक्नोलॉजी कंसल्टेंट या होम थिएटर वाले भैया फ्रॉम टचवुड ऑटोमेशंस। मैं जितना हो सकता हूँ ये वीडियो मैं हिंदी में बनाने की कोशिश करने वाला हूँ, बट इसके लिए मुझे आप लोगों से फीडबैक चाहिए कि क्या मैं हिंदी में सच में ये वीडियो दे सकता हूँ या ऐसे वीडियोस बना सकता हूँ, या फिर आप मुझे वापस इंग्लिश में ही सुनना पसंद करोगे। तो मैं आप लोगों के काफ़ी रिक्वेस्ट को फॉलो करते हुए ये वीडियो हिंदी में बनाने की हो सकता है उतनी कोशिश करूँगा। और आज का टॉपिक हम लोग जो बात करेंगे वो है कि 5 गलतियाँ जो होम थिएटर में नहीं करनी चाहिए। और ये वीडियो मैं इसके लिए कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि जब भी मैं कभी कोई कस्टमर से T20 के ऊपर बात करता हूँ और उन्होंने अगर सिस्टम ऑलरेडी लिया हुआ है और अगर उसमें कुछ गलती है तो वो गलती सुन के या इवन महसूस करके मुझे बहुत बुरा लगता है। और मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप में से कोई भी ये गलती दोबारा ना दोहराए या आपके सिस्टम में ना करे, और उसके लिए ये पर्टिकुलर वीडियो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। दैट वाज टफ, राइट? I know for you also it was new to listen to me in Hindi. So let me know in your comments, because that was the best I could do for this particular video. And I'll again start from the start for this particular video. Hello everyone guys, my name is Tanmay Mehta, your home technology consultant or home theater wale bhaiya from Touchwood Automations. And in this particular video, we are going to talk about 5 top mistakes that people do in designing their home theater systems. And if you are a victim to these 5 mistakes, then ensure to reach out to the right consultant and get them solved. And to those of you who are buying new systems, make this as a learning so that you do not repeat these mistakes for your home theater system. Now, before we start on the mistakes, I would want to know one of the common things that you have noticed which you feel that wasn't or that shouldn't have been there in the comments, so that I would also know that, okay, are these more mistakes that people are committing? Because what we tried to finalize on those 5 lists was based upon our research and our experience and our talkings with a lot of you guys while helping you all design your home theaters. So the number one mistake that I've seen that people do while designing their home theater is they consider wrong screen size. Now what do I mean by wrong screen size? The distance to the screen, like the viewing distance to the screen calculation, does not justify the screen size that you're installing. Either some of you want the biggest screen possible, or some of you go for the smallest screen, which is way too small when you're sitting at a little farther distance. For that reason, make sure to calculate the screen distance accordingly to some Indian standards or some industry standards, and the link to that is what I'm going to actually share in this description. So make sure to use the link in the description to calculate the right screen size and the right distance for that particular screen size, and try to avoid this mistake, which is the number one mistake. The second mistake that I've seen many people do while designing their home theaters is that they put up light colors on the wall, like the treatment is not done using opaque colors, and these colors or these light color walls or the tiles on the floor or the ceiling is actually going to reflect a lot of other lights or the light from the screen as well. And you do not want to see those walls or the ceiling or the floor when you're watching a movie. All you need is that your focus or the attention needs to be on the screen which is showing you the image or the movie, and you want to immerse into that. But to immerse into that movie, your walls need to be of dark colors or of opaque colors wherein the light is not going to reflect from it, and these kind of environment are the best ones to enjoy a home cinema experience. So that's the second mistake. The third mistake that people do while designing the home theater is that they do not have a proper budget allocated for everything. So basically it's unbalanced audio video budget. Now when I say unbalanced, well, maybe they would spend less on the projector screen, they would spend more on the speakers, they would spend more on the speakers but compromise on the AV receiver. And if all this mess up happens, the system is not going to perform best according to the room size, and you will either face a loss or a low output in the audio part, or you will face a little low output in the video part. So you have to ensure that you have a decent balance budget for the audio video equipments. And how to do that, make sure to use the link above wherein we have done a past video for budgeting your home theater system. So please refer to that video if at all you are making that mistake, because that is again one of the top mistakes that people do while designing their home theaters. So the number fourth mistake that people do in designing their home theater mistakes is the wrong selection of cables. Now what do I mean by wrong selection of cables? Well, there are three cables that are primarily required for your home theaters. One is the speaker wire, which is primarily from the AV receiver to all the speakers. Second is the subwoofer cable, which is again from the AV receiver to the subwoofer. And the third one is the HDMI cable, which goes again from the AV receiver to the projector. Now speaker wire is determined with different gauges, that is 16, 14, 12, 10 if required. But selecting the right gauge is pretty important for your speaker, and if at all you're compromising on the gauge, you're compromising on the power output of the speaker. So please do not make that mistake. Similarly for the HDMI, because that's where the maximum problem is, people buy local HDMI cables which are probably of not a great bandwidth and a great speed, and that is not going to carry enough data properly from the AVR to the projector, and you will not get a good output on the screen. So make sure to invest in your HDMI cables, in your speaker cables. The basic HDMI cable today that people would want to buy for a home theater has to be optical, because that has got more faster connection compared to the copper, plus the copper creates a magnetic influx which the optical cable nowadays does not. So make sure to invest in the right quality of cables. Go for HDMI 2.0 or 2.1 cable, and do not try to install a HDMI 1.4 or a 1.8 version cable from AVR to the projector, because that's pretty outdated and you do not want to have that, because when you're doing the cabling, it's done only once and you're going to use it forever. So make sure to use the right choice of cables. Now the last mistake that I have seen people do in their home theater system is that they mess up with the calibration. Now when I say mess up, it can be with regards to the configuration of the speakers, it can be with regards to the crossover settings of the speaker. So make sure to use these settings properly in your AV receiver so that you can get the best output from the AVR. And these, my friends, are the top 5 mistakes that people do. If at all you also have committed any of these mistakes, share your experience in the comments below. Also, those of you who are planning to buy a new home theater, feel free to let us know that what is it that is stopping you, or what are your concerns in designing a home theater system. And as I said, there are few links in the description wherein you can reach out to me as well as my team, and we can also help you design your home theater. So that's it from my end. I, Tanmay Mehta, your home technology consultant or home theater wale bhaiya, will see you all in my next video. Thank you.